Have you ever had days when you know exactly what you should be doing, but still you can't put yourself to start? Well, I've had those days too. Today, I want to share with you how to stay motivated and productive even when motivation is not there. Just like you've seen on the title of the video. But before that, let me welcome you to Nelly B Chronicles. For the returning subscriber, welcome. For the new subscribers, welcome. This is the channel whereby you get to learn different things, lifestyle, we travel, utajua my hidden gems, we cook, we laugh, just lifestyle, just having fun. This is the channel whereby we have fun, no negativity, all the errors and negative energy. We don't want that in this channel. I know in the recent times you've seen me with guests in the channel. Yes, I will still be bringing you different faces. I know you love new faces. I'll be bringing you different faces, but sometimes I'll be coming and having a sit down with you guys, like today. Nimeketi tu hivi haido kwa nyumba, feeling less motivated. Na mimi ni yule mwenye nasemanga eti I have internal motivation. And then I felt like, let me discuss this topic because I know most of you might relate with this, because not every day you wake up motivated. So guys, welcome. You can share your thoughts on the comment section. I'll be reading them. Yeah, so feel free to share your thoughts on what you think about motivation. I just know that everyone watching this is working. Like the fact that you took an attempt of clicking to watch the video means that you work, and sometimes you don't feel motivated. After all, in this world, we all work. Hata kama ni kwa nyumba yako, you are not employed formally, you still have some house chores to do, you still have some work to do. You cannot just sit idle without doing anything. So, how do you stay motivated to work even when you don't? So guys, tell me on the comment section below, how do you stay motivated when you don't feel like working? I know the fact that you clicked to watch this video, you must be working. After all, everyone works in this country. You must do something for you to survive in this country. For those of you who are new and maybe are not watching from our country, I'm a YouTuber in Kenya, a beginner YouTuber. I have another YouTube channel whereby I showcase a different genre of content, that is agricultural based content, by the name Nelly_Bernard. But for this channel, I choose to differentiate just to have the fun of it. Sometimes unaenda kushoot videos za agriculture and then you are taking some nice road trips. You feel like you wanna plug as you people in. Yes, so how do you stay motivated when you are working somewhere? Maybe you are not being seen, you are not being appreciated enough, because most of the people really like the rewards. You want to be recognized, unataka upandishwe cheo. So what do you do when you don't feel like working because of some issues? Maybe umekosana na colleagues, or the work environment is not cool for you. How do you do it? Okay guys, so just as you've seen on the title, I told you I only have 4 points. 4 points only. But first of all, let me start by explaining to each other what motivation is. So motivation is that self-drive or an external drive. It can be an inner drive or a reason to do that thing. So a reason that inspires you to do something in order to achieve a certain goal. That is what you call motivation. It can be internal or external. We have 2 types of motivation. The intrinsic, that is the internal motivation, the motivation that comes from within you. You do something for you to feel satisfied. For example, let's say you exercise so that you can become fit, or maybe you read books because you love learning and you love getting knowledge. That is what you call internal motivation. Or maybe, for example, for me, a YouTuber, I create content just to feel happy because I love sharing ideas. I love documenting my stories. That can be internal motivation. And then there is the external motivation. That is the extrinsic motivation that comes from my external rewards. Like maybe you want to learn so that you can pass the exams. You want to do exercise so that maybe you can pass a certain athletic that is having some rewards like trophies. Maybe you're gonna get some big rewards. Or maybe for content creators, you create content because you want to be monetized and make money. You want maybe to be famous. So the reward, although now the problem with the extrinsic kind of motivation, it might not always be there. Sometimes the reward might not be there. So now that it means when the reward is not there, then the motivation is also gone. So, for example, you can work so that you earn a salary. If your salary is not there, meaning you won't be able to have motivation to work. So that can be a challenge. Like for instance, in Kenya today, I know most of us, we cannot volunteer to go to job and work for free because the bills are waiting for us. The taxes are also waiting for us. So you cannot just sit down and wait for mercies or manna from heaven. So, but the best kind of motivation is the one that comes from inside you, because for the external motivation, if the reward is not there, even your motivation can also fade away. Like in most schools, in the days that we are living, unasikia walimu wanapewa motivation. Why are teachers being paid motivation? To feel motivated to come on a weekend and teach the student, or maybe to teach overtime after classes because you work from 8 to 5. For you to feel motivated to work from 8 to 5. So, my question is, does it mean, if you're a teacher, comment down below, if you're not given that motivation, my question is, would you still go the extra mile to teach your learners usiku on the weekends, or you'd be the slogan of you teach and go home, the current trading slogan, you teach and go home, maneno ya watoto wenyewe wachana nayo. So unapata wazazi wana complain, oh motivation, but in this world motivation carries us all. It either be internal or external. So I said that today I'll be telling you a few things that I do to stay productive when the motivation disappears. I only have 4 points for you guys. Point number 1 is focusing on discipline. When you focus on discipline, you do even the small things. The small actions can be reliable and can make you feel inspired. You don't have to wait for the big action for you to feel inspired. So it's the little things that matter. So just focus on the discipline. Like for example, the discipline on YouTube is being consistent. Unakuwa na discipline ya every day I'll put a video. If you lack that discipline, then you don't have consistency and your followers will also not stick to your channel. So discipline is the first key to staying productive even when motivation is there, when motivation is not there, I mean. So with discipline, you don't wait for motivation. You don't wait for you to feel energetic. You want to shoot a video, or you want to study, you want to achieve your dreams, but with discipline, it takes you a long way. Point number 2, motivation is temporary. Knowing the fact that you put it in your mind that motivation is temporary will really push you a long way. It will make you be productive even when motivation is not there. How is motivation temporary? I've said, for example, you might be expecting a reward. So that is to mean if that reward is not there, then you don't deliver. Or if you work with internal motivation, sometimes you wake up feeling lazy, you feel less motivated. So that means if it is not there, you still don't do what you're supposed to do. So knowing the fact that motivation is temporary and sometimes it will rise and fall really takes you a long way. Point number 3, don't aim for perfection. Most people are perfectionists. You want to do things perfectly. Oh, isemekane wewe ndo fanya vitu the perfect way. If it is a party you want to do, maybe you do event decor, you want to do it perfectly. If it is a YouTube channel like mine, you want to have lights kubwa kubwa, big cameras for you to start. If you aim for perfection, you'll never start. Because every time you want to start, you'll be thinking that you need everything to be perfect so for you to get started, or you need to get everything right. Let me tell you something. When I was starting my channel, the other YouTube channel that I'm talking about, I didn't have a good camera. I didn't even have a good phone, leave alone the camera. I didn't have a good phone. I didn't know how to shoot a video. I didn't even know maneno ya landscape na portrait. I didn't know any editing skills. I just started. I just told myself, if I start, I'll figure everything out in the mid-show of the course. And that is what happened. And every time I kept posting a video, I kept noticing my mistakes and improving and working on it. And well-wishers started coming and even giving me some nice camera stand, and people just started rewarding me. But if I waited for the perfect time to be the motivation for me, and if I waited for the motivation like to have a good camera or what, a videographer, I could never start, because again, where are the resources? You just have to start with what you have. So if you are watching me and you are a passionate YouTuber, you'd want to start a YouTube channel, but you are keeping on limiting yourself, that you start when you have everything fixed and everything ready for you, girl, boy, you'll not start. You'll never start. The best time to start anything, even a business, is when you're not ready. If you wait to be ready, it will take you an eternity to be ready. Take that from me. Just start, you'll figure things along the way. Wasamalia wema watajitokeza. Hiyo kamera unafikiria ndo unataka, people will come out of nowhere and reward you with a camera. They will tell you, Nelly, I've seen your work. You are really doing a great job. Yeah. And even though your career will kick off. So please, stop waiting for motivation for you to start. And the last point, remember the reason you started. If you remember your reason, or you remember your goal, why did you start in the first place? Remembering why you started makes you able to reconnect with your goals. You know that I started this YouTube channel with a goal to inspire people, with a goal to document my life. So if you see a certain thing that you are doing a certain thing and you have not documented, you remind yourself, why did I start in the beginning? That takes you a long way. If it is a career or a business and you feel like you are giving up because you are less motivated, just remember, why did you start? Why did you start this job? Why did you start this business? Why did you start doing whatever you are doing that now you feel like you want to give up because there is no motivation? If you remember why you started, it will really take you a long way. So those 4 points. I can just say as I close that motivation will not always be there, and that's okay. What matters is you continuing to take the small steps, and even on a different day whereby you don't feel motivated, you still continue doing what you love. So guys, that's my take. I said I'm not the expert. That's just my take of whatever I have discovered with myself. Because sometimes I take like 2 months without posting a video. Reason being, sina motivation, like I feel, today I feel lazy. Oh, I'll do tomorrow. And you keep postponing and creating excuses and forgetting why you started the channel in the first place. So guys, what your take? I would like to hear from you in the comment section. Please share your thoughts in the comments. I'll be there reading your comments. Share your thought. What is that you do when you don't feel like working? And let's educate each other one day at a time. So guys, I don't want to take much of your time. I don't want this video going so long. I just felt like I miss my YouTube family and I always want to be here. Stangojea ina motivation ama external motivation ya nyinyi kusubscribe, but please, when I say that, I don't mean eti msisubscribe. Please guys, subscribe to my channel. Take me at least to 500. Say tuko 200. Take me to 500 subscribers, guys. Yeah, I'll try as much as possible not to rely on the external motivation here, you following and you commenting, but please comment down below, share with your friends, yeah, and suggest what you'd love to see next in this channel, and I'll be here to share with you. No one is perfect. We are all learning one day at a time. If life is hard for you, it's also hard for us. So don't think that some people have a perfect lifestyle. Whatever you see on the social media sometimes can be a big lie. So guys, for today, I can say it's a wrap. It's a bye-bye. See you in the next one. Bye guys. Subscribe. I love you. Kisses for you guys.